Yes, we are live again from the Brojo, everybody, for the Roshan Bros news.
Woo!
I am Kian.
I'm Max.
I'm Zach.
Real quick, we're going to do a quick little moment of silence for our fallen Robro comrade, Jessie Brewsteris. May he rest in peace. Now let's get on to it. What have you guys been up to lately?
I've been putting in hours on WWE 2K18.
How is that, anyways? Because I've seen some of the glitches that are really funny, like John Cena's like ripple face.
I haven't seen any glitches yet,
Okay,
but it's actually a pretty fun game.
what about you, Max?
I haven't done shit this last week other than play League with Jay's little brother.
How is Jeremy doing?
Oh my god, the toxic asshole is toxic as fuck.
He's alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Is he working at that Walmart now again?
No, he helps at the game state, but he trades magic cards. So he's making about $900 a month buying and selling magic cards. Like, he literally just out of his house, he's making as much as I do working a full-time job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Jay's dressed as Tom Hanks from Apollo 13 right now.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna point this out. I've had this conversation with Jacob. Jesus.
Yeah.
He goes. One of their other friends, because they're gay, like Jay and his friends are going all as Tom Hanks, and his one gay friend is going as Tom Hanks from Philadelphia.
And it's amazing.
Oh my god.
Like, when he told me that, because I'm not going to say the name of the person, because I'm not going to be like, not many people know he's gay, but he's like, yeah, so this guy, you know he's gay, right? I'm like, yeah. He's going as Tom Hanks, okay, from Philadelphia. I'm like, oh, that's fucking good.
It is. Like,
That's
we're gonna get,
fucking
I
hilarious.
think we're building an ID bag and stuff, and it's
Who's gonna be Forrest Gump?
Caitlin is, and then we have another guy. Jacob's going as Tom Hanks from Castaway.
I assumed as much, because there's no other one.
And
I'm
there's
like,
another guy going as Wilson. He's got a full white body morph suit, and he has a red handprint on his chest.
who's going as Wilson?
Dalton? You don't know, probably.
Yeah, Brandon's old roommate?
Yeah.
Dalton Scott.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be hilarious. Can't wait.
Did no one wanted to go as Sully or Captain Phillips?
Chris is going as Sully.
Don't let him drive.
God, these fucking... Oh, gosh.
It's all because our friend Harry decided to go as David S. Pumpkins in the SNL skit.
I love that. That
Yeah.
skit was so fucking good, though.
He got the suit. Then his wife's going as Tom Hanks from that baseball movie. What was it? Major Leagues or
No.
whatever. I can't remember. It's not Tom Hanks movie with baseball.
Which women? It's the one where he was like...
He was like the coach or whatever.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know the name of that movie, but yeah, that movie. No, that's fucking smart, though. Like, we gotta go at work. We're having a costume contest. And, like, I was like, I only have 3 costumes. I have a stripper bunny costume. I have a battle-torn Goku, and I have Ryu. So I'm gonna go as Ryu. I'm not gonna dress... Because we can dress up tomorrow, but I'm in the stockroom all day tomorrow. So I'm gonna dress up. But Tuesday, because I get to be out on the floor, I'm dressing up as Ryu. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Like... I love my Ryu. I love my Ryu costume. It's like, it's my baby. Max knows this. Jay knows this. It's my baby.
You look fucking dope in your Ryu costume.
I love Ryu, but I hate Ryu at conventions, because Ryu at conventions...
you get so, like,
it's
the first
weird.
convention we went to, I went with you. You had so many pictures taken. And, like, the last one you were going to do the crane kick, but, like, nobody...
It was fun, which was fun. Okay, like we talked about the last time, we had that weird dude just like...
Oh, that was fucking
take
weird.
a picture, and then he's like, because Max and Nick were with me, like, for thumbs up, and he's like, no, not you guys. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here like.
What the fuck just happened?
So we're gonna, and I've watched all the Stranger Things, and I watched the Stranger Things, like the Stranger Things has an after show now, and I watched all of those episodes.
Was the after show pretty good?
It was interesting.
That's good.
The Red Power Rangers in Stranger Things.
Wait,
What?
Sean Astin's in it, I know, also.
Yeah. Yeah, the Red Power Ranger. He's the mullet. He's the weird mullet dude.
Wait, that was...
That's the Red Power Ranger, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It was fucking weird. Now we're getting into the trailers, and Zach and I saw the Den of Thieves trailers, and Zach and I are both urban for being Asian. It looks interesting enough, because Zach immediately is like, is that Ice Cube's son? Yeah. Is that 50 Cent? Yeah. Oh, this movie's gonna be good, man.
And then I was like, is that Kendrick Lamar's Mad City playing?
Yeah, and it's just Zach's like, all right, I'm gonna watch this movie, hip hop.
Well,
Let's do it.
It looked good.
It looks interesting. Well, it's an action movie.
As far as heist movies go.
Right, it's a heist movie, so it looks good. Like I said, if it sucks, it's gonna have good music.
Yeah.
And then we go to Stretch Armstrong.
Looks like
and
Ben
Flex
10.
Force. Yeah, the acid falls on them, and then for some reason, some guy finds out they're superheroes and is like, "Do you guys want to be the new superheroes of our time?"
Just like, no.
No.
Not really.
It's got a weird cast. Got Steven Yeun in it.
I saw Will Wheaton.
And Will Wheaton.
What?
And then we're gonna go into Bright. And how do you think about it? I know you find it interesting.
I want to watch it.
Why are you so interested in it, though?
Because magic is awesome.
It's awesome.
And it's literally, our world got smashed into the magic world, but modern day, medieval times we got Witcher. Modern day we get this.
My thing about this is there's one scene where there's a barbarian just swinging a sword,
Right.
and Will Smith is like, I gotta fucking do something about this. So it's really weird to me because apparently black people aren't bad in this universe. It's the orcs, because
Right.
the orcs are dressed like straight up cholos. They are.
They are. Yeah.
And there's a gangbanger with it in a wheelchair, and I'm just like, all right, this movie looks super interesting already.
Yeah.
The guy who did Suicide Squad is in this movie.
Yeah,
I saw that.
It's gonna have some good action scenes. It's gonna have a weird story that will tie together at the end.
Right.
And then Jared Leto just pops up for 10 seconds.
Yep.
That would be fucking.
I refuse for that to happen.
It's gonna happen.
He comes in as the Joker.
It just looks so weird, but so interesting.
I want to watch it.
The elves, is it just high elves, or are they?
I don't know. I didn't get enough from the trailer to tell you a lot. Basically, what I got from it is magic got slammed into our world. We now have the demi-human races like orcs and trolls and elves and dwarves and shit. And the last remnants of magic are this fucking wand and what looked to be like a fountain of youth in an Yggdrasil tree of life basin.
Which is interesting. I find that to be interesting. Now we're gonna go into some movie news. It's gonna be interesting. Fast and the Furious mainstays Justin Lin and Jordan Brewster will return for the final two films of the franchise. Vin Diesel announced. First off, Fast 7 was supposed to be the final film of the Fast and Furious series.
Wasn't that the one where they
Did the CGI with Paul Walker? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Justin Lin is going to direct it, apparently, and Jordan Brewster plays Paul Walker's wife in that movie. So, I watched Fast and the Furious just to see how fucking ridiculous they get, because Fast 8, not Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson was punching a fucking torpedo.
Yep.
So, I like the Fast and Furious movies. I know they're fucking ridiculous, but they're fun.
I stopped watching after Tokyo Drift.
I never watched any of them.
They're for me, they're fun. I see Tokyo Drift was one of my favorite ones, and
It was one of my favorites, and I knew I wouldn't like anything that came after that, so I stopped watching.
But did you know everyone's like Tokyo Drift's the worst? I'm like, what?
Tokyo Drift was awesome. It was all
Tokyo
drifting.
Drift was the last racing movie
I
of the
haven't-
Fast and the Furious series.
I haven't watched any of them, but I thought Tokyo Drift was the most praised one, not the most hated.
It's the most hated. It gets the most talked about, but it's the most hated.
Oh.
Following news that Logan director James Mangold is working on an X-23 script, the character's creator has revealed in his own involvement. So, at the end of Logan, spoiler alert, guys.
I've seen it.
Logan, yeah, I know, I'm just saying for our viewers, Logan dies, and so they want to make an X-23 movie, which I'd be okay with. I think that's a proper send-off.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's proper, instead of recasting Hugh Jackman for a bit.
For a bit.
It's a good thing to do. I think that's a good idea. So now we're gonna go to some just Hugh Jackman said he hopes he can be as gracious as the actor who succeeds him as Wolverine, as Dougherty Scott was to him when he landed the role. So, Thor Ragnarok writer Eric Pearson teases that that there are more Marvel Studio one-shots coming in the horizon. Do you guys remember the one-shots?
I remember we talked about this last week.
They're basically mini-films.
Yep.
That have nothing to do with the MCU, right?
That have something to do with the MCU.
Oh, they do?
They fit in with the MCU. The last one was Hail to the King, and it took the guy who was playing the Mandarin back. Like, he got his own little mini 20-minute movie. I like that idea because, like, one-shots in comic books are like that. It's like a one-off story.
Mm.
So I recommend that. So Kevin Feige also hints that Captain Marvel's story will directly tie into the Untitled Avengers Infinity War sequel, which is fine. So there's a lot of speculation about Jeremy Renner taking over. He's no longer going to be Hawkeye in Avengers 4. He's going to be. It looks like he's going to be Ronin. So Ronin is a samurai, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's going to have arrows apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh,
There's no more Hawkeye?
No, he took over. He's going to take over a new moniker.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, yeah. Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige confirms that Ragnarok won't be the last time you see two of the gladiators, Korg and Meek, and in the Planet Hulk comic books, they were very pivotal characters. So I'm really glad about that.
Yeah, I'm glad they aren't straying terribly far from the base story. At least we're hitting the pivotal, like, major points.
So Transformers Helmer Michael Bay will take on a childhood favorite of a different generation. He's bringing a Dora live-action film, guys.
Explosions everywhere.
How do you guys picture this
I
to
see
be?
Dora stepping on mines for explosions.
She's trying to cross the border.
I feel like Dora's gonna be like sexed up. She's no longer gonna be like 8. She's gonna be like 22.
Oh God, Megan Fox is gonna be Dora.
All right, for real. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a couple, just a few moments to think. Your Dora the Explorer cast, and we're gonna go with casting Dora, Boots, Swiper, and Diego.
Oh boy.
Got it. I got it. Cast from Harry Potter. We have all the people we need.
Who's who?
That's
Who's
fine.
who in that cast?
Dora is Hermione, Swiper is fucking Draco, and like Boots is Ron, and like the map is Harry.
I have one. Y'all are gonna make fun of me.
I can't think of one.
Cause like Diego's not gonna be Dora's cousin anymore. They're gonna be a love interest.
Oh.
I think that Michelle Rodriguez from Fast and the Furious and Machete is going to be Dora.
Probably.
Danny Trejo is going to be Boots.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm thinking of like a really evil white dude. So I'm gonna go with the guy who played Draco Malfoy's dad to be Swiper.
I don't know why, but I could see Patton Oswalt playing Boots.
Patton Oswalt could play Boots. I think that'd be a really good
I
one
could see
too.
it.
And then yeah, that's all I got. Like, yeah,
Jared Leto's gonna play Diego.
Jared Leto's gonna play Diego. You and Jared Leto, y'all are like y'all.
I'm just doing it because I know it makes you mad.
It doesn't make me mad. It's just a fucking. Although not officially confirmed, Andy Serkis let slip that the symbiote in the new the Venom movie is going to be CGI mocap.
This Venom movie's never coming out.
No.
It just started production. That was the next news story. You fucks.
No, I'm sorry.
It's gonna get about a third of the way through production. We're gonna have issues. We're gonna have to restart, and we're just gonna get delayed again.
Yep.
All right. I mean, I don't think it's going to be good, but I'm still going to give, like...
If it comes out, I'll go see it for sure.
Right. So, now we're going to go with Justice League's the upcoming superhero film. Finally assembles DC's Greatest Heroes. Will be the shortest DC Extended Universe movie to date. So, can you guys guess how long each DC Extended Universe movie was?
Like, the 3 so far?
The 3 so far. 4, actually.
They've been about an hour and 45 minutes.
Wasn't Batman versus Superman like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something like
Batman and Superman versus 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Jesus.
Suicide Squad was 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
that? Oh, wow. I thought that was less.
It was 2 hours and, no. Yeah, Suicide Squad was 2 hours and 10 minutes. Man of Steel was 2 hours and 30 minutes. Justice League is only going to be 2 hours and a minute.
Gotta get that minute.
Just
like YouTube, gotta hit that 10-minute mark.
It is surprising to me though, like for how much they hyped it up as this big movie, like it should be only 2 hours comparatively to your other like Batman versus Superman. Maybe they realized that they should cut shit out.
But look at what they did to Suicide Squad with cutting all that shit out.
But I thought Suicide Squad was dumb, but I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Suicide
Well, yeah,
Squad.
I thought the same thing too. But hearing about all the stuff they cut out, like even in the trailers that you see, and they cut all that stuff out, it's like.
Yeah, but I don't like Jared Leto. I'm glad they cut that shit out. Fuck Jared Leto.
He
I know.
wasn't needed in the damn movie.
Yeah, like I'm
Well, yeah,
sorry.
See, that's another gripe I had. He was a cameo, not a part of the story.
Like, y'all, like, the thing that I said, like, last week about Jared Leto and why I personally don't like Jared Leto in the Suicide Squad movie.
And he was a nut.
Yeah, he did some fucking creepy shit for no apparent reason. Like, I'm just acting. No, you're not. You're just being a fucking weirdo.
Once again, I don't recall the Joker ever sending used condoms to people.
Right, and dead, like, I could see the dead rats, fine. Whatever.
The bullets thing is understandable, too.
But, like, used condoms is weird.
Right.
Just,
And didn't he put... He also brought a pig head, too.
Yeah, he did some weird things. Director David S. Sandberg confirms that the 2019 release set for the DC comic book SHAZAM will target date for a superhero flick. And just recently, Zachary Levi from Chuck has been cast as Shazam. And all I've got to say is hashtag not my Shazam.
John Cena's your Shazam.
John Cena will forever be my Shazam.
We wouldn't have been able to see him. That's all I got to say.
I know. Well,
It's just a flying costume.
I mean, I have high hopes because Zachary Levi is the thing. But my thing about him, the dude is scrawny comparatively. Like,
he can bulk up.
I know, but my thing about it, like, Shazam is like, you know, I don't know, like, John Cena for me, and like, this is just me going on, like, John Cena would have made it because he's dumb and he's a man-child, and like, he could play that role really well.
Yeah.
But he's Bumblebee, so...
He's in Bumblebee. Commissioner Jim Gordon, a.k.a. J.K. Simmons, has revealed the script is underway for the Warner Brothers Justice League sequel. And, funny enough, Justice League is set to release at least the top two. The second rated highest movie of the week it comes out. My thing about that is yeah, of course it is, because China's going to pay a fucking butt ton of money to go see it. Like, that's the reason you're going to get a sequel, because China paid a ton of money. That's the reason why there's going to be a Warcraft sequel. Not many American audiences went, but China went at the butthole for that. Like, they did. Like, they made its money back just from China.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donald Trump hates China, the movie industry loves them.
Donald Trump can't hate China. China owns America.
Pretty much.
Right, and so Julie Louis-Jones has revealed his secret role as Atlan, the ancient king of Atlantis, in Zack Snyder's upcoming Justice League. So, surprise!
Yeah, if you didn't already know who he is, I mean, we've been getting trailers of this motherfucker for how long now?
Yeah.
A long
Although
time.
Will Smith's schedule was previously expected to delay principal photography, it now appears Suicide Squad plans to begin filming in spring 2018. You know what's going to happen with this? They're going to do the whole, like, the person's filming in a different room thing. So, like, Will Smith will just be, like, talking, and no one will be next to him, and then it'll just pan to the other ones talking to him, like, yeah, that sounds good, Deadshot. Yeah, that sounds good, dude. Okay, Deadshot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
And, like, all the shots of, like, Deadshot from behind isn't Will Smith, is just some other black dude in a Deadshot costume. No, that's the time he's wearing the Deadshot mask and they just do ADR to fucking dub his voice in.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Samuel L. Jackson is his stunt double.
Like that. Samuel L. Jackson is Deadshot. Make it happen.
This actually makes me excited. as everyone knows, I'm a big martial arts fan and a big martial arts movie nerd.
But not wire fu.
Not wire fu. What the fuck?
Surprise! Kian likes kung fu.
Y'all. Fuck you. Just because I fit one Asian stereotype that involves me liking martial arts films, fucking shut the fuck up.
You don't fit any of the other stereotypes.
I cook well.
Yeah.
Aww.
You cook and a walk well.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Motherfucker, you burnt pancakes.
Yeah, I was really
Wait,
drunk.
what?
Yeah, he dried out pancakes.
Oh, wow.
I was really drunk. But one of my favorite martial arts movies of all time is The Raid, because it's filmed where they don't stop the action. It just keeps going and going and going. So The Raid director Gareth Edwards is reportedly in early talks to helm the Deathstroke film by Warner Brothers, with John Manganiello attached to star. This makes me excited because this could be DC's big, like, we're going to make a rated R movie. Fuck y'all. This guy's a killer. I think this movie will be good. Like, Gareth Evans does a lot of martial arts as well. So, like, for me, it makes me excited to see that, like, there's a strong possibility that this might actually be a well thought out movie. Hopefully. Like I said, hopefully.
And then DC brings your dreams to an end.
Shut the fuck up, Zach.
They did it with every other one.
I am personally not a big fan of The Devil's Reject, but we spent like a good 15 minutes talking about them in the Tournament of Blood. Rob Zombie is set to create a follow-up to his 2005 intensely brutal Devil's Reject film, often cited as his best to date. This is interesting to me because it's been over a decade. And so, I don't know. House of a Thousand Corpses was good. Devil's Reject was fine, but I'm not really into grotesque, like, body horror and them raping people. So, yeah, it's... Right? So, 20th Century Fox has set Drew Goddard to write and produce an adaptation of a children's fantasy novel, Nevermore, from author Jessica Townsend. So, I have the synopsis of Nevermore, and I feel like Max might actually enjoy this. A breathtaking, enchanting series by debut author Jessica Townsend about a cursed girl who escapes death and finds herself in a magical world, but is then tested beyond her wildest imagination. So here's more of the synopsis. Morgan Crow is cursed, having been born in Eventide, the unluckiest day for any child to be born. She is blamed for all local misfortunes, from hailstorms to heart attacks. What a fucking shitty city. And the worst of all, curses means that Morgan is doomed to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. The fuck is wrong? But as Morgan awaits her fate, a strange and remarkable man named Jupiter North appears, chased by black smoke hounds and shadowy hunters on horsebacks. He whisks her away into the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. It's then that Morgan discovers Jupiter has chosen her to contend for a place in the city's most prestigious organization, the Wondrous Society. In order to join, she must compete in 4 difficult and dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, each boasting an extraordinary talent that sets them apart. An extraordinary talent that Morgan insists she does not have. To stay in the safety of Nevermore for good, Morgan will need to find a way to pass the test, or she'll have to leave the city to confront her deadly fate.
Nope, I'm not watching this. This is a teenage girl love novel that's got too much fantasy in it.
Sounds like way too much in one story.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even... No. You had me right up until the dude showed up in the middle of the night chased by hounds, and I was like, nope, love interest, don't give a fuck.
On horseback.
His name is... He lost after his name was Jupiter North.
No, I didn't even need to know his name. Instantly, he became a love interest that I guarantee is going to happen. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, okay, alright, so, like, the way I have a problem with this movie, the way this is going, is that, like, her power is probably going to be, like, everyone's unlucky.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
exactly what it's going to be. She's going to go in to fight people, and their superpower is going to backfire on them.
Yeah.
That's the only... That's it.
Like, one dude's gonna slip and the sword falls in his throat.
Yeah.
Just some fucked up shit just happens to these guys. Like, what happened to Tim? He tried to punch that girl, and all of a sudden his fist shattered his face.
Yeah, he punched her, and his bones were made of glass for about 30 seconds. Don't
Right.
really know how, but yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger says that the screenplay for the twin sequel, Triplets, is now nearly finished and should begin filming next year.
No.
Do you know, like, not? Why do y'all not like this?
You fucked up when your twin sequel's name was Triplets. You done fucked up already.
Man, like, I have this weird problem with this movie, and this is just me, and this is just me. I have a huge problem. I have a huge problem with this. Just why'd you need to make a twin sequel? Twins sucked. Like, I hated that movie. Like, what person's like, you know what? I'm aching for a twin sequel.
Probably a Die Hard.
Yeah, fuck those Die Hard fans. They can go suck a dick.
Kind of like the people who gave us the second Blair Witch movie.
I actually really... Oh, like, the newest one? Or
The newest one.
The newest one was good.
Was
like,
it really, though?
it was
It's
fun.
better than the first.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, dude. Like,
It was
I thought you meant, like, the second Blair Witch Project movie that was, like, a fucking, like, movie instead of found footage. That movie was shit.
Bull. I didn't like either of them.
Really? I really liked the...
I appreciated what the first movie was, and we should have just left it.
I appreciate the third Blair Witch movie. I thought it was fun. I thought it was interesting. It to me.
Kind of like Paranormal Activity. We got that first movie. It was good. We should have left it there.
See, I always thought all those movies were shit.
The first one I was fine with.
I fucking hated all of them.
I hated when they started doing, like, a whole fucking lore behind it. They started, like, backtracking in movies and shit. Like, your first movie was solid. Done. First Saw movie. Solid. Done. First Toy Story movie. Solid. Done.
I don't know. Toy Story 2 was pretty great.
Toy Story 2 was good.
Toy Story 3 I could have done without.
Okay, the chicken guy from Toy Story 2, yeah.
Like, I mean, like, there's a few, like, I don't know, speaking of sequels, Fantastic Beasts 2 will bring Nicholas Flamel into the fold, and it suggests that the Sorcerer's Stone is going to play a key as well.
No!
Why?
Nicholas Flamel was supposed to be an abstract character you never got to meet. That was the whole premise of Nicholas Flamel.
So was fucking Newt Scamander.
Yeah, and they fucked up.
You didn't... I thought you really liked Fantastic Beasts, though.
I liked the movie for what it was. It wasn't needed.
Yeah, but you, like, when we came out of the theater, you're the one... I was the one who was like, it was good. You were like, it was...
I liked it. It wasn't needed. The whole premise behind Fantastic Beasts was it was supposed to be a book.
About monsters. It was, like, the Fantastic Beasts book that came out was just a textbook from Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Zach.
But the gig water was great.
Is that the water that made them
Yes, it's the water that made
Yeah.
that fat guy laugh.
Yeah.
laugh? Okay. Fine. I didn't, like... Okay, I thought it was visually stunning and pretty.
Yeah.
My problem with Fantastic Beasts was, like, Ezra Miller's character was gay and Colin Farrell was, like, definitely putting on that, like, I'll fuck you vibe if you kill these people. And then, my problem with Fantastic Beasts actually is with Johnny Depp. I hated that. I thought it was the dumbest... For me.
Right? That was
For me.
not needed.
It was the most unneeded thing ever. You could have totally just had Colin Farrell just stay the bad guy.
Well, you could have taken any motherfucking extra ever anywhere and just been like, boop, that's who he actually looks like.
Did it have to be Johnny Depp?
But that's the thing. He's supposed to be in the sequel. That's why they...
Who gives a flying fuck?
No
I
more
get you.
Johnny Depp.
I get you. I don't like Johnny Depp that much either. Like,
He was fine for a while. He has become this niche, I'm a fucking lunatic person.
yeah, I swear to God, if he plays it like Jack Sparrow, I'm gonna fucking murder
He
people.
will!
Like, I
Did
hate
you
that.
see how the villain was played in the first movie? He's gonna be a crazy Jack Sparrow. With magic.
My problem, see, that's my problem with this. Like, I really like the first one, and, like, I don't understand why everything has to be a fucking trilogy, though. Why can't it just be, like, a sequel and done? Why does it have to be a trilogy? Why is a trilogy always so cool?
Because Star Wars set the bar too high.
Star Wars, and then we got, like, Lord of the Rings, and, like, Toy Story did 3, Shrek did 3, like, all these things that did really competently well did 3. So everybody's like, fuck it,
Shrek
we'll do
had
3.
4 movies.
That one doesn't count. You go fuck yourself.
Isn't there a fifth? No, Boots was his own thing.
Yeah,
Which
Shrek
was its own
4 is
thing.
where they go back in time and he changes
That doesn't
the
count.
timeline.
That doesn't count. The movie was fucking atrocious.
We don't talk about that one.
That's still MGM backed computer animated Addams Family movie being plans to begin production under the director of Conrad Vernon, the director of Sausage Party. I'm really excited. I like
That
the
could be
Addams Family.
good.
Yeah, I like the Addams Family. I like Sausage Party.
Right.
I don't know, like, it's fucked up as fuck. Like,
I was just
Don't
shocked
ever-
by the end.
don't ever watch Sausage Party when you're baked as shit because it makes me feel all weird inside.
Well, we're cheering for food to kill people.
Right. The sequel to the indie shark thriller 47 Meters Down has acquired both theatrical distribution and a summer 2019 release date.
Is that even a good movie?
No.
No, it wasn't.
This is where Keaton's gonna freak out. Character breakdown for the Top Gun sequel includes a Goose's new grown-up son and new love interest for Tom Cruise's Maverick. Ah!
Okay.
I'm so excited. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how much, like, how long ago was Top Gun released? From the 80s.
Holy
Like,
fuck! And
dude,
it's just
you-
now getting a sequel?
Yeah, because they're gonna use fucking military drones, dude. Fuck off.
Oh, wow. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just asking how
Oh, it's
long
fine.
has it been?
It's fine. Marco Dougherty hopes to make a sequel to his cult horror film Trick or Treat after finishing Godzilla King of Monsters. And all I have to say is, no. He tried that, and it was called Krampus, and it was not fun. Krampus was not enjoyable. I love Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is one of my favorite Halloween movies. I enjoy watching it. If Max put a rule of we're not watching horror movies while we give out candy to children, I would have fucking put Trick or Treat on and watched those bitches scream.
We're not watching anything that would scare the kids.
Yeah, fuck
No.
that.
We can watch Halloween movies all we want. We're not watching anything to scare the kids away.
Yeah.
As soon as, well, and
Then you guys would have gotten to keep the candy.
I open the next day, so we can't even stay up late past trick or treat time, anyways.
I know, but still, Trick or Treat is a dope ass movie. I like it, but I don't think it needs a sequel.
No.
I hate and this is my thing about sequels. Why? Why do you need a sequel?
Because
Is Fantastic Beasts? What's the Fantastic Beasts not good enough to just be a standalone Harry Potter film?
apparently not. Fucking diehards.
Fucking diehards. So, James Franco's Disaster Artist places a series of billboards that mimic the advertisement of the original Tommy Wiseau The Room. The Room.
That's great.
Instead of The Room, it says Disaster Artist with James Franco's face and the number.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's gonna be good.
They are like fucking living this up.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they actually really like The Room, so I think this is gonna be a competent movie.
Me too. I think it'll be great.
I can't wait to see it.
Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, and Richard Donner are working together with the hope of making a Lethal Weapon 5 a reality at Warner Brothers. If you haven't noticed, guys, this is the sequel news.
No
Everything's getting a sequel, and I don't understand why.
Everything?
A lot of things are getting a sequel.
Everything.
Why do we need a Lethal Weapon 5? We have a shitty TV show to enjoy.
Yeah, we
With
do.
Damon Wayans in it. Damon Wayans Sr. I don't know. It just bothers me. It's very, I don't know. Y'all, if anyone's ever known me, I don't really like sequels because I think they're stupid. And they don't really bring much to the story. Again, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen, from any sequel that I've seen, it has not really brought anything to the story. That's just me. And ending our movie news, Shape of Water director Guillermo del Toro announces he's taking a year off from making movies before pursuing other projects. Good. Fuck you. You make some really shitty, weird movies. You're literally making a movie about a fish fucking a lady, okay? Like, yeah, you should probably stop.
That's like scraping the bottom of the barrel right there.
Of why I don't like him, or...
No, of making movies. If you're
Right.
gonna make a movie about fish fucking.
Stranger Things, yeah, doesn't even matter. Basim Yassoff and Larry Wilmore will helm a comedy about Middle Eastern superhero family who must keep their heroism a secret because of the fear of Islamophobia.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
I think this is an interesting TV show concept.
Oh boy.
Why, you're nodding your head and no.
I don't like
boy.
it. All right, if that's where they want to go, that's where they're
Are
gonna
we
go.
really gonna exploit Islamophobia?
I think it's okay. All right. So my thing about this is, I think it is a very interesting concept to have in a series
Mhm.
because we are so big on like Muslims are evil, fuck Muslims. I get that. Like, I think that's an interesting concept to have. Like, it's not even just about Islamophobia. It's about immigration too and things like. I think that's an interesting thing to have because like you don't really have that thing, and it's a superhero show. So I mean, diversity. I think that's interesting. I think you really do. Plus, I really like Larry Wilmore's writing, and he was the host of the Nightly Show, and was a correspondent of the Daily Show. So he gets my vote on this.
Mm-hmm.
Midway through the first season of Star Trek Discovery, CBS All Access has renewed the franchise TV revival for season 2. Yay!
You don't sound so thrilled.
I don't really like Star Trek as much as like most people, and I didn't understand why they needed another one. That's just my opinion. But
I watch Star Trek, so
it's fine. So, Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor will have some company on her TARDIS with the addition of Bradley Walsh, Tossin Cole, and Mandup Gill. One of them is an old guy, and the other ones are like African American. Like, I think it looks interesting. I like wonder what her companions are gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the new Doctor. We're not gonna see it for like a year and a half, but
no,
you know,
we're not. But eventually, when I get back around to watching Doctor Who, I'll look at it.
Marvel Inhumans' second season hopes took a huge blow last Friday as the critically panned ABC series registered as lowest ratings thus far. Good. Fine. They need to stop doing that. That show was dumb. And I gave Marvel's Inhumans a chance. It was stupid. I gave The Gifted the chance. It was dumb too.
Yep.
Like, all these shows that are like trying to be like X-Men and shit don't work.
No, they're not, because they're taking an odd twist that isn't needed.
Right. So, the Kingpin is back in Daredevil Season 3. This makes me excited because I really like Daredevil. And I really like the Kingpin in Daredevil. And that just makes me super pumped. John Carpenter is coming out with a semi-retirement to direct the pilot of an episode of a horror anthology TV series, Tales for Halloween Night. Fine. Great. An American Gangster prequel series is being developed by Narcos co-creator Chris Brancata, with Forrest Whitaker set for the lead role. I actually really liked American Gangster, so if it's just his life as being this drug dealer, good. I like Narcos. I think Narcos is a really good one.
Yeah.
The guy who voices Rafiki passed away.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad though.
It kind of is.
It's like he was really cool.
I'm just laughing because I just watched The Lion King a month ago for the first time.
For the first fucking time?
I'm sorry, okay? I never had an interest in watching The Lion King, and everyone at work freaked out, went out, got me a copy, and made me watch it.
Zach, how many Disney movies have you seen? Not very many, have you?
No.
All right.
Haven't seen Pocahontas, haven't seen
Oh my God.
Hercules.
I found Zach's new show. Zach versus Disney. Zach, I'm going to sit you
It's
down.
not like I
know you don't. No, it's like...
We're going to have you watch them for your first time and do a review on them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's going to be called Zach versus Disney.
Oh my God.
I think this is a good show. So, like, Zach, whenever you have days off and you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, all right, we're going to watch this Disney movie. We're going to record your reaction to it. Let's go.
You should have seen me watching The Lion King.
What was it like?
I was just... When the musical numbers came up, I just sat there and just like... This is so stupid.
Fuck you.
You don't like Just Can't Wait to Be King?
No, I didn't like any of them except for the first part. Like the whole Hakuna Matata shit I could live without forever.
Really?
Aw,
Yeah.
love Hakuna Matata.
Okay.
I am probably the only person with the unpopular opinion that I can live without the Lion King.
All right, fine. So we just have to answer just 3 questions, which are very simple questions, because instead we're going to bring a little bit of the topic back. We're just talking about Marvel movies. When I said Marvel movies, I meant the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, but everyone started talking about the X-Men. So,
Fuck you.
it actually became the X-Men. So, when I said Marvel Cinematic Universe, there is a difference, people. Just pointing that out there.
The
But-
average person's intelligence is lower than average intelligence.
Right, so y'all motherfuckers need to learn to understand what I said. So, Rob Catlin asked, last night on The Gifted, they mentioned the X-Men said there's going to be a war. So an obvious notion on this being post-mutant apocalypse. Where do you think this show will fit in the grand scheme of the X-Men movie franchise? It's technically a standalone thing and is not linked to the X-Men universe.
Not at all.
I read this on the Wikipedia page. The X-Men exist and so does the Brotherhood, but not in the cinematic universe. Rob. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They're separate. Sorry.
How do you feel about X-Men TV show Legion on FX? I really fucking like it because it's a dude who has schizophrenia and has mutant powers. So
Right.
he has split personalities.
That's gonna make it interesting. Show.
Which
It's fucky. Like, like the shit just happened sometimes.
she also asked, which was the best Spider-Man? Do you think they should have changed him? I like Tom Holland a lot.
Yeah.
I really do like Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
I think he's great.
I think he's my favorite one. Like I know, like, everyone was like, Tobey Maguire. I'm like, nah, Tom Holland is the best.
What?
I don't even give a fuck at this point. We've had about 37 Spider-Mans.
We've had 3.
Just as long as
37.
no one says Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man.
I liked Andrew Garfield, though. Like, I didn't like him as the best Spider-Man.
He
but
was the hipster Spider-Man.
He was competent. Like, I'm just...
I don't even care.
I
Like,
thought it was funny when he was
Do you
joking
think
around.
they should have changed him?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's get another
Yeah.
one for the next Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
See what
Tobey
happens.
Maguire's back.
Maybe they shouldn't, like, my thing about this is that, like, yeah, of course, actors get old. Which brings me to the next question from Daniel Andreessen. When longtime actors retire from roles, should those characters be given a proper ending, like Wolverine being killed, or maybe even a happy ending, or simply recast or rebooted?
Well, I mean, most of the Phase 1 MCU guys are gonna die, probably.
Yeah. But MCU is doing it correctly, and they're killing off people. And
We don't know.
They are most likely going to kill off people, give them time, and reboot.
I don't want them to, but I got a feeling they're gonna kill off Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I feel like they're gonna kill off Iron Man too. As much
They
as
will.
like,
Tony Stark has been stated a few times that he doesn't actually enjoy Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
What?
Yeah.
Who the fuck gives a shit?
Tony Stark doesn't like Iron Man. Huh?
He doesn't like Iron
I mean,
Man.
after Iron Man 3, I can see why he
No.
doesn't like being Iron Man anymore.
He's said he doesn't like being Iron Man, but he appreciates that he is Iron Man, so he'll keep playing the role. Kind of like how Hugh Jackman was Wolverine, so he played the role for a long time. That's just kind of where it's at.
Well, I know Chris Evans kind of wants to get out of acting, I read. And
Yeah.
kind of wants to start directing instead. So
I
I can see them
like,
killing off Captain America.
Here's the thing. Yes, kill them off if this is your universe, and then when you do a new universe, give it another shot.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like, I don't know. I don't really give a shit about recasting either. They recast War Machine, and I didn't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, because Don Cheadle was the man.
Lol.
And like, my thing about that one is like they didn't even choose like the same color of like African American.
Nope.
No, Terrence Howard, like
Like,
crispy toast. Don Cheadle left in the toaster on 9. like they didn't even explain like what happened. The soup blew up and burned my skin. No, they're just like, hey, I'm Road now. Like, fine, perfect, whatever. But like, right, I believe recasting is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that rebooting is fine. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do it. It's just how it's done.
Yeah, it's up to the individual way of how it's done. If you do it correctly, whether you recast or reboot, if it's done well, it's fine.
I like the new Spider-Man. Like I said, I didn't mind them just being like dropping off on Amazing Spider-Man 2 and making Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought that was awesome.
Right?
Like, I love Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming is on my top 5 favorite movies of this year. Speaking of which, y'all gotta make a top 10 list of just things in general that you liked about 2017.
me?
Yeah.
All of us.
All of us.
Oh, wow.
Just all 2017.
Oh, wow.
Like, all of 2017.
Like
Just
anything at all?
anything
at all.
Like, it could even be a life event that you went to. Like, that happened. Like,
Issues concert.
okay, fine. Good. Okay, Issues concert. Like, just keep that in mind. I'm just top 10 of just things that you enjoyed of 2017, and then we'll just do a top 3 of things you didn't enjoy of 2017.
Are you sure 3 is gonna be enough?
Yeah,
You're limited to 3.
you're limited to 3. You can bitch all you want, but
Okay.
like, you can have 3 because like I don't think anyone wants to get too personal with their top 5 worst things that happened.
Well, I'm not gonna get personal.
I mean,
You're
I
right, Zach.
have
No.
one personal thing that like my top worst of 2017 is
Would you guys
I
kill
think
me if
it's
I
funny.
put watching The Lion King on my top worst?
No, I would laugh.
I might.
I would laugh. I would laugh. I would laugh. So that's been our /topic/news podcast. I'm Kian.
Max.
I'm Zach.
Bye.